That's it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
all right, okay.
Perfect right there. All right, ready to go?
Yep, ready, man.
All right. Today, I got my guy, Stanley. How'd they say it at the fights? Senatus?
Yeah, Senatus, but it's Senatus. But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
I still answer to both. Senatus.
It's like people with my last name, too. They call me Matos, Tomatoes.
Matos, tomatoes. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
So you must be pretty happy.
Yeah, I am, man. I'm pretty happy, man. Pretty happy about the win. Great victory.
For those of you who don't know, my guy Stan over here.
What's up, guys?
First round KO at Flex
sir.
Fight. What was it? Series number 8 or something like that? Number 7?
Yeah, Series 8, I think. Yep.
At Sports Arena in St. James. My man got the first round KO in his
sir.
MMA debut.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't know the feeling, bro. What is the feeling?
It feels amazing, man. It feels really good. Like, I couldn't believe it at the moment, but I was like so frozen. I was like, I couldn't even talk to D-Rock. Like when he asked me, like, you know, when he was asking me questions and stuff like that, I couldn't even like, speak because I was just like
So emotional.
I was like, dang, I got this done in like in a minute and 18 seconds. But I didn't think my opponent was ready. So
Oh, don't be making excuses now.
It's not excuse, but I still didn't think he was ready though for that fight.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I keep on telling you about that story about when you were sparring
Yeah.
and you got hit real hard and you just started smiling.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
were just like, okay.
Yeah.
And started smoking people.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be ready for that either.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people think I'm psycho, when it comes to like fighting and stuff like that. My girlfriend said that all the time. I think I did that my first kickboxing fight. I got hit pretty good, and then I just started smiling at my opponent. My girl was like, "You look psycho. Don't do that." And I was like, I don't know. I guess that's just my way of intimidating them.
Yeah.
Be like, all right, let's get it. I feel that. Y'all feel your power. All right.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's like Brian O'Day. You were there?
Yeah. Brian O'Day, man. Oh my God.
Bro, he was hilarious. He fucking...
Oh my God.
Also, a first round KO by knockout. KO by knockout. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
But
he just sat him down.
Bro.
Dude, I couldn't believe that. Like, because at first, when I was watching the fight, I was like, yo, this is a like crazy spot for Brian right now, man. Then for him to pull that off, and what I liked about him, he was like really calm, for his first, fight, he was really calm, man. He was really calm.
For his first fight, and for John Rose's first fight,
yeah,
they both looked like they'd been there like a million times.
It was better than mine's, for sure.
Well,
it was better than mine.
They were all on the same. I don't know. They were all on the same level, bro.
Yeah.
In terms of like debuting fights, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, all 3 were literally first round knockouts.
Yeah, which is insane.
Insane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, John Rose surprised me the most because, like, he's really good. He is really good. He came up to me in the back when he was warming up. He was like, "Hey, dude, I'm like really nervous," and I'm like, "Yo, don't think about it too much. Like, it's just like another day sparring like on Tuesday nights. Just once that bell ring, once you get that first hit, once you get that first punch, like it would like just come to you, be like, all right, now
the nerves immediately go.
Yeah. I'm sure you felt that before your first fight.
No, my first fight, I felt nothing.
Really?
My first fight, I was my first fight, I couldn't have been more calm.
Wow.
I think that kind of worked to my detriment, though.
Yeah.
Because my guy came out, guns
blazing,
blazing, bro.
Yeah.
Came out fucking hood fighting.
Yeah.
Ready to kill me.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. But my second guy, I was really nervous, but I just didn't want to fight that night. Like I was.
Why you think you was nervous that night? Like, what was the difference between the first one and the second one? What did you think?
I got myself out of the fighting mindset.
Okay.
Because like I had my first fight, and then whatever, I did my speech.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of just waiting for it to blow up.
Speech, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
I actually love that speech.
Oh, thank you, bro.
It was a cool speech, yeah.
But like after it blew up,
Yeah.
Then I kind of got urged by the promotion to come back.
Right. Yeah.
Mostly Andrew Park.
Got you. Yep.
It was a pretty short conversation between him and I. He was like, "Dude, come on, you gotta capitalize on the speech."
Right.
And I was like, "Nah," and he's like, "Come on," and I was like, "Okay." That was pretty much the extent of how I got convinced to fight again.
Got you. Yeah.
So I was not ready, and so in the back, the whole camp I didn't want to fight.
Okay.
From top to bottom, I would have days where I did.
Yeah.
But then I would have like long stretches where I did not.
Like you was not mentally there like at that time. Okay.
Physically, I was in the best shape of my life.
Got you.
Maybe not cardiovascularly. Maybe I was pretty much the same as my first fight because I just like kind of really slacked off the work too because I just wasn't motivated.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
So everything about that loss is on me. Like,
yeah. So what made you so motivated in your first fight? Like what do you think that, gave you that motivation to like,
I mean, there's a big underlying reason that I do all my bucket list stuff in general.
Yeah.
But for the fact that I had it on my bucket list, I have to face all my fears twice.
Got you.
And so I wanted to have two fights, one in kickboxing and then one in MMA.
Yeah.
And so I figured, like I'm getting clout now.
Yeah.
With the speech. Why not aim for more? So that was really the reason that I didn't have motivation for the second, but for the first, I was like, I'm doing it.
Got you.
I had the goal, and it was so present in my head, and it was the only aim I had. Yeah. The only aim,
Got you. So what you saying that we will see you again?
Yeah,
in a
100%.
cage? Nice.
Oh yeah, 100%. For a second there, I really was considering like never ever doing it again.
Really?
Yeah, because when I felt the pain with no shin guards, I hate pain, bro. Like I'm good with needles. You can give me a fucking, like a, I don't know, flu shot, whatever.
Yeah.
Or take my blood. You can, I don't know, slap me in the face. That's fine. But when you start kicking my legs and like bare skin.
You're pretty tough, man. Like
I am.
I've seen you like spar a lot, and most of the time I've seen you with bloody nose, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And some like few of the times Ryan would tell you like to sit down, like just chill, and then you would keep going, which I'm like, I really admire that. I'm like, damn, this guy's tough, man. Like it would take a lot to get this guy out, which is
it's true.
Pretty tough though. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But that was mostly like back, like when I was more inexperienced. I mean, now I still hang in there, but I'm more skilled now, so there's less moments where I'm like getting rocked.
But you have the toughness though. That's what I'm saying. You have
100%.
it. It's there,
Oh no, it's there, and that's the only thing that got me through my second fight.
Got you.
Because in the first round I wanted to quit because he kicked my knee, and in my first camp for my first opponent, I tore this knee in jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah. You was telling me that, yeah.
Oh, bro, and he was kicking it, and it was already hurting from that, his kicks. But then he kicked it, and it popped, and I had to lift it, and then I went down for a minute, and I was like, dude, I want to quit right now.
Dang.
I was like, wow, I've never felt pain like this in my life, but I'm in here, so I'm not gonna just fucking quit, quit right now.
Yeah.
So that was really the only thing. But I mean, for guys like you, I after that fight, I have all the more respect for you guys now.
Okay.
People who are pursuing MMA as a career.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. It's funny because I'm like I love the pain. I know it sounds crazy. For me, I love everything about MMA. The blood, the just the fighting aspect of it. And a lot of people I tell that they think that I'm crazy. I don't know. I just love everything about it. I love the pain. I crave the pain. But I don't know. It's just some part of me that I don't think I'll ever give up MMA unless if something tragic happened, I gotta stop. I think I'll still be training, if I'm 60 or 70, but
100%, bro.
Yeah,
100%. Same here.
My mom trying to make me quit.
Still?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm like, no, that's not happening. Come on.
Even after this win?
Yeah, I know, right?
Did she see it?
She did, and she still wants me to quit. She just doesn't like combat sports. Period. My mom is very religious and stuff like that, so
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's the same way. She couldn't even walk in the building for either of my fights.
Oh no.
She said that she would have had a heart attack.
Wow.
And I don't believe her on it. I don't doubt her. Excuse me.
Yeah, my mom doesn't like me fighting either, but yeah.
So what is the motivation though? Like, what is it about you that really wants to stay in the cage? Just the love of the sport?
The love of the sport, man. You know, I don't know. I grew up in a combat, sport background. Like, my uncle was he was a black belt in karate in Haiti. So, and
It's pretty valid.
I know. Yeah, that he was a black belt in karate.
Wow.
In Haiti, and also my father did karate. My uncles did karate and stuff like that. So
That's fucking sick.
It's the fighting it's in my background. So I'm from
It's
Haiti,
in your blood.
man. Yeah, it's in my blood. I'm from Haiti, man.
Oh yeah, you guys are revolutionaries, man.
Yeah, we was the first to get our independence.
That's what I'm saying, man.
We really were.
And it wasn't easy.
No, it was not easy, man.
You had to kill some French motherfuckers, bro.
Exactly. We some tough fuckers, man. Some tough. Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah, say whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Yeah, we're pretty tough, man. Yeah, I don't know. I always say that. I know they say Russians, they're like built different. I think Haitians, we really, like, we're different, bro. Like, when it comes to, like, combat sports. I mean,
look at all that country has been through some craziness, bro.
Yeah.
And its people are still around,
It's not really much pro fighters out there that's from Haiti, but
I couldn't even name one.
I know. I would love to be the first one, man.
Were you born there?
I actually was born there. I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
Oh, so the main city.
Yeah, the main city. And
are you a U.S. citizen?
yes, I am,
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
Tu parles français?
Yes, I do. I speak a little bit Creole though, not French.
Yeah.
It is similar. It is similar.
Nah, I couldn't understand Creole. If
Yeah,
I
I know. The language, it's a broken French, but it's not fully French.
I mean, it's its own language, man.
Yeah, it's
like Jamaican patois.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand about languages, bro. Is that like patois?
But patois is like it's English though, right?
It's a variation of English.
Yeah.
It's considered its own language.
Own language. Okay, got you. Because I heard Jason the other day was talking over the phone, and it was English, but there was some words that you saying. I'm like, what is that? Like, what is that?
It's funny because when Jason and I did our podcast, it was at my house, and my father's handicapped, so he has an aide.
Okay.
This aide is from Jamaica, and so he walks. He's walking out of the house and he starts talking with her, and the first 3 words I understood, but then it just went like
blur. Like,
oh my gosh, I couldn't understand, and I was like, damn, I'm embarrassed right now.
Yeah.
I can't even understand this.
Yeah, Jason is cool, man.
Oh, he's the man.
Yeah, he's the man. It's cool. He helped me out with my weight cut too.
How'd it go?
Terrible.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I thought I was gonna die, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
it's the worst weight cut ever. I walk around like 165, and I was cutting down to 135.
You fought a bantamweight?
Yeah.
I thought you fought a feather.
Nah, that was bantamweight.
Wow.
That Wednesday night, before my weigh-in it was Thursday morning. I was cutting weight in the sauna. He came in with me, and dude, I had to cut like 4 pounds. I was like dying, man. Like, I actually threw up. I threw up green. I was asking people like, what is that? Like, what is people saying that it like it's green because it's like I didn't had nothing in my system. It could have been like, just I don't know.
Like bile?
Yeah. Cuz I was like starving myself, like, I had like one meal. I had 1 meal a day. I heard yours was pretty tough too. Yeah.
My first weight cut.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that after this. I want to hear this.
Yeah, so I had to cut 4 pounds. So Jason was like, all right, bro, let's just go in a sauna. Let's cut 2 pounds. So like I'll wake up in the morning, I will cut that extra 2 pounds. So I was in there just sweating it out. I had to put the sweet sweat on, something like that.
I haven't had to use that yet.
It works a little bit, but it didn't really help at all. I only cut 1 pound that night, and I was literally like in the sauna with Jason, like hours, like 2 hours. Like I was throwing up, but he's a pretty cool guy, man. Like he helped me a lot. Like he was like wiping the sweats off of me and stuff like that. And after that, we went to the locker room. He had me laid down, and he put like towels on me, which it was a method that I heard, but I didn't know it would work. Like
it's brutal.
Yeah, so he was doing that. I'm like, he told me to lay down. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, just lay down. Put a whole bunch of towels on me. He just lay there for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right. And then a couple minutes pass. Took the towels off. Go back in the sauna. It was brutal, man. And then I still didn't lose any weight.
Oh my gosh.
Still didn't lose any weight. So I only lost 1 pound from all this. So I was like, Jason, I don't feel good. That's it. I'm like, I'm just gonna go home, and then I come in the next day before my weigh-in, like early in the morning, like 6 a.m. in the morning, and just cut the weight. And got up Thursday morning, cutting some weight. Guess who's in the sauna with me? Kike.
Oh man.
Kike and Omar. So again, just trying to get rid of 2 more pounds. Kike in there with me, helping me out, just pouring water in my head, man, just cold water, because I felt like I was about to pass out. And Omar too, just wiping freaking sweat off me with the towel. Shout out to Omar, man, champion.
Dead ass.
Omar,
dead
man.
ass, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it was freaking tough, man. And Omar was like, and Omar had 2 pounds to get rid of too. And I'm like, dang, this is crazy, man. And Omar was like, yo, stay here for like 30 minutes. You got it, bro. You got it. You got it. And I'm like, yo, I don't. Like, bro, I was literally like on the sauna, like just, like my head was spinning. Omar was like moving over to the side. He was like, all right, just lay there. Like, I don't need a lot of room. You can just lay there. And I was like, all right. And dude,
and that's when I was uncomfortable.
I know. I did it though. I did it. I got to freaking 135, and wait, you're gonna have to hear the kicker, bro. This is just gonna be crazy.
Oh man.
All right, I couldn't drive. I couldn't drive. Seriously, I couldn't drive. So Omar was like, all right, listen, you can't drive, so come with us. So we're driving there, and I'm in the backseat just like getting ready to like pass out. And once we got there, it taken hella long to get in the scale. But when we got in the scale, guess what? The scale was like 3 pounds lighter. So I did all that work for no reason. I came in at like 130.
No,
I was
way.
like, what? I could have like came in like at 140 and made weight.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, I did all this work for no reason. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But you know, it is what it is though. So, but that Pedialyte, man, I got like 2 Pedialyte with me, a gallon of water. I just freaking down all that. Yeah, it's terrible, man. Weight cut that's probably the one. Well, no fighters love cutting weight, but that's one of the part of the game that I don't like is, cutting weight. I don't look forward to doing that. So
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. I heard your weight cut was brutal too.
Only my first one. The second one was easy.
It was easy, yeah.
But the first one, dude, that's a story.
Yeah. I mean, for my 2 kickboxing fights, I had to cut only 10 pounds though. I guess that's different from me cutting 30 pounds,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I started off my first camp at like 180.
180?
And then I worked down to 170, 169 around. I mean, that was easy though. I just dieted down.
Didn't you fight at 55?
Yep.
Yep. Ooh. That's...
So I maintained 70 for like a week or two, or like 2 weeks. And then I started cutting down a little bit more of my diet. But
Okay.
so here's where I messed up. So like literally the night before I started my weight cut, I was like super light. I was like 165. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll have some chicken wings and some fucking
Oh,
whatever.
no.
I ballooned up to like 170 again. So I'm like, all right, whatever, water cut. So Sunday was the day I started my water cut.
Yeah.
2 gallons. All right, great. Fucking whatever, just peeing all the time. But it was easy.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
Peeing? Oh, my God.
So annoying. Getting up I'm literally trying to sit in bed and relax, and every 5 minutes just getting up. Annoying. And then Monday, I trained, sweatshirt, sweatpants, multiple layers.
Yeah.
In the middle of the summer too, and you know how the gym is in the middle of the summer.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a sauna in itself.
Yeah, it's like, a huge sauna. Yeah, exactly.
And so like that was not fun. We're going, we're chugging along, weight's coming off so smoothly, like we're good.
Nice.
Night before weigh-ins, Wednesday night, I'm training with Christian.
Uh-huh.
I'm 157 point whatever. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
Do you think I should have like a small cup of water? He's like, yeah, have a small cup of water, dude. Like, have some chicken, eat a little extra tonight, just cut like 2 pounds in the morning, no big deal. I was like, all right, no problem. So, I agreed, but I went home and I had like a medium-sized cup of water.
Uh-huh.
And I had a scoop of peanut butter and some honey.
Oh, yeah, I like peanut butter.
Love peanut butter.
I used to snack on those. A lot, like during, training camp, like fights and stuff, like cutting weight. But I don't do that anymore because...
It holds water.
Yeah.
Well, so that's where I fucked up.
Yeah.
So I step on my scale at home, and you know what it says?
What it said?
161.4.
Oh.
And I'm like, all right. So I fucking ran out, and I went to my local 24-hour gym.
Yep.
And I sat in the sauna for like 40 minutes in snow pants, sweatpants, undies, long sleeve shirt, sweatshirt, and I just died in there for 40 minutes.
Like sleeping, straight up sleeping, just like
no.
Oh,
I was just like dying.
Oh, I thought you was like sleeping, and then I'm like, whoa. I was about to say.
No, but I was absolutely fucked up though, man.
Yeah.
Sitting there literally dying. Thanks, asshole. Unbelievable, man. One downside of having my office here. But yeah. So I cut for like 40 minutes. I get out and I'm like 159.4. I'm like, all right. I'll let it be until the morning.
You would think that being in there for that long, you would cut so much weight.
So much more.
Especially with the layers you got on, right?
Nope.
Because this is what I was thinking, the same thing too. Like, I'm in the sauna, so I'm like, dang, I'm sweating a lot. Like, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm going to be in weight when I get out of here. Once I get out, step on the scale, you like, whoa, I'm like far away, bro. Like, I'm like 5 pounds far away.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I went home and I'm like, dude, I'll probably float like a pound overnight.
Right.
I'll be at like 158 point something, and I'll just Epsom salt bath in the morning, get to 156, So I go to bed. Not really. I only slept like 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. I get up. I'm the same weight. Nothing changed. I'm literally the same weight.
With the salt bath? You did the salt bath?
No, I didn't do the salt bath. I got home from the gym, went in the shower.
Okay.
159.4, went to bed.
Got you.
Woke up at 6 so that in case I had to cut a lot, I could go to the gym, hit the sauna, and then come home and do the Epsom salt bath, which is exactly what happened. I was still the same weight, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I run to the gym, dude. I skirt to the gym, and I'm like flipping out.
Yeah.
I'm like pulling out the electronic scale. I'm like, Al, is the scale calibrated correctly? And he's like, take a weight and put it on and see. And I was like, oh, okay. And I noticed it's like 2 pounds over. And I'm like, oh, all right. Oh, I'm like stepping on it. I'm like 150, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, all right. So I'm really like 157 maybe after getting in the sauna. And I stayed in that sauna for like, 30 minutes. So I get out, check the scale.
Yeah.
I went like totally out of order with the sequence.
Right.
But go to the sauna, sit in there for like 30 minutes, layers, step on the scale like 159, so like 157, 158, around there. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, oh, fuck. Only 1 pound. I go home, sit in the Epsom salt bath, and hottest water I possibly can, as per the advice of Christian.
Does that actually help though? That the salt bath?
Yes.
It does.
It's what saved my weight cut.
Nice. I should try that for my next weight cut. I didn't try that.
Do it, but
I think that would help.
It's really difficult, man. Because, well, if you're already struggling with the weight cut, if you're having a tough weight cut, like, have someone there with you so that if you pass out, you don't drown.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because, like, dude, I'm sitting in there, and I did 4 20-minute intervals.
Uh-huh.
And then I did 1 for 30 minutes.
Okay.
And the more I sat, I felt my kidneys pounding.
Ooh.
And, like, dude, so I got done with, like, 4 20-minute ones, and I'm still, like, a pound and a half over it, bro. I'm like,
that's crazy.
I'm like, freaking out.
And how hot is this water? Like,
as hot as I can make it. I mean,
really?
Yeah, as hot as I can make it in my bathtub. I was literally putting on the hottest water I possibly could.
Your skin was, like, not burning or anything? Or is it...
I mean, you adjust to it over time. I mean, I don't know how hot my bath really gets. I assume it doesn't get to boiling temperatures, you know?
Yeah,
but it was definitely not comfortable.
Like hot,
it was not comfortable, I could tell you that.
Jeez.
And so I get out and I'm like freaking out. And I called Jason. I FaceTime Jason. He's like, here's what you're going to do. You're going to fucking do a 30-minute bath. And after that, you're going to get out, sit on the floor with the towels.
Exactly, yeah.
And he's like, and if you don't make weight, then you get back in there and you fucking do it right again. And I was like, oh my God.
It's like torture, man.
Yeah, dude. Well, so Christian gave me some good advice that actually I used in my last camp too, and it was putting on a winter, like a beanie, like a winter beanie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Beanie. Wow.
Because it insulates your head and you sweat out through your head while you're also getting the osmosis from the salt.
That's
right?
Actually a good one. I've actually never heard about that one. Beanie.
Dude, Christian's a smart guy with that shit.
Why have I not thought about that? Yeah.
I would have never thought of it myself.
No, yeah, beanie.
But yeah, dude, so I'm sitting in the bath just dying. 30 minutes goes by, I get out and I step on the scale and I see like 155.8 and I'm like,
oh God. Sorry.
Perfect timing for that call, by the way. Right as I finish the story.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I hate getting these phone calls, man. These like
the spam shit.
Yeah, I hate those.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Getting them more and more every single day. I don't know what's going on, man.
I remember one time I got a call from one of them, and I picked up, and they were like, "Hey, are you Stanley Senatus?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, you didn't pay your mortgage and stuff like that." And let me remind you, like, this was like high school, like.
Oh my gosh.
I'm living at home. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm listening, whatever they tell me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it was a female. I'm like, ma'am, I'm 17 years old. I am living at home. I don't even own this phone. This is paid for with my mother. Oh, I'm like, how do I own a house? So I just hanged up. I'm like, yo, those are just the worst. Those phone calls, man.
Well, I know people who like answer them and then they'll be like, ah!
Oh, just yell? Yeah, like my brother does those, yeah.
Or like they'll just like curse into the phone.
Oh, yeah. Now I just don't even pick up.
I just press the fucking power button twice.
There's no point.
Well, I mean, it's like,
yeah.
What's the point in even answering anyway? Like the second that you see a number from fucking Delaware,
yeah,
who the fuck do I know in Delaware?
There's no point.
You know what I mean?
Even a 631 number, if it pops up, if you're not like on my contact, I'm not picking up.
That's fucked up, bro.
Hey.
What if I didn't answer your phone call tonight? You would have been stuck out there.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you never know, man. Because one time I saw a phone call that I was gonna ignore.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, because I was getting a lot of spam calls.
Yeah.
But it was a job, like.
Oh.
I fucking did an interview like a couple days prior.
But if you get a phone call from like a job, I mean, that's a little different. I mean, wouldn't you have their number? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
not necessarily. Like, what happens if the manager calls you and you know what I mean, you're not employed.
Yeah, that's true.
But also like, doctors, I'm not gonna. I don't really have if I go to a dermatologist, I'm not gonna have their number saved.
Right.
You know, because I'm probably gonna only go there like once or twice.
Right. You're right.
Or like a cardiologist. You know.
Yeah.
That's my logic at least.
You're right. I guess for me, like, if I'm expecting a call from someone, I guess like I would pick it up.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but if it's like just randomly, like I would just ignore it. Just be like, don't know who it is.
You never know when the Nigerian prince is gonna start hitting you up for some money.
Yeah, I know, right?
Send some money back to the homeland.
Yeah.
I'm not even Nigerian. You are now. Oh my god.
Nigerian. What about Kamaru Usman?
That guy's a savage, man.
He's not Nigerian prince, Nigerian nightmare. Yeah.
The only thing that's a nightmare about him besides his fighting is his trash talk.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't stand listening to him speak.
Yeah, he's not really of a good trash talker. He's really not.
He's got to stop.
He's not really at all. What do you think that's next for him, to be honest? Like,
if Dustin Poirier would have won the belt,
yeah,
I would have said the Dustin fight
with
Kamaru.
Really?
Yeah. Because Dustin wants to move up to welterweight anyway. Well, now I don't know. He might actually retire.
I don't think he will, though. I think he will move up to welterweight.
I want to see what he does there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because it's like he lost twice for the belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
it's like he won an interim belt before, which is pretty fucking savage, and he beat Max Holloway in that fight. He beat McGregor twice, made $1 million paydays.
Yeah.
I mean, is it really worth it to like climb back up again? You know, have like 2-3 more fights maybe to get back to the top.
It's like, what's there for him now? Yeah.
Like why put yourself through why separate yourself from your family and what else? Like sacrifice your body for another couple camps and then add a shot to maybe get the belt. And then what happens when you get the belt? Title defenses.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Like such a pain, you know, like.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't ever want to chase this sport, bro.
When you become a champ, it's very hard, man.
You have to maintain.
Yeah, you got a lot of target on your back now.
Oh yeah, and you can't like fight scrubs.
Yeah.
You have to fight the best.
The best.
You have no choice.
Scrubs. Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, do I really want to go through? You know, let's say, you know, I have like. How many title defenses do you think a great champion should have? Like before they're considered like one of the best. I say like 6.
6?
6 title defenses.
I would say the same thing too. I would say 6.
Because that's a huge fucking number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
I think
Oof.
What's his name? George St. Pierre didn't he defend his title 6 times?
Maybe.
Or maybe less. Maybe less.
No, I mean that might be right. I know that he had like a 12-fight win streak or something like that, 13-fight win streak.
Yeah.
And then I think Matt Serra snapped that.
Oh yeah, Matt Serra.
Or maybe I'm bugging on that one, but
Matt Serra, the Long Island native,
dude,
defeated. You know.
I met Ray Longo.
Where?
I went to go see John Caldone fight in
okay,
Kareem.
Okay. Yeah.
And dude, I'm walking with Blaze through the lobby, or not the lobby, but like the casino portion of the Tropicana.
Yeah.
And who do I see walking? Ray fucking Longo.
Nice.
And I walk up to him like, Ray, what's up, man? Yeah, I just wanted to come shake your hand, man.
Yeah, I was there that night. I was there.
You were there. Yeah. You and Ashik and Mike McPartland. Yeah.
Yeah, we came that earlier that night. That later that night, yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, you guys had to drive. Well, Blaze and I
we had to drive, bro. Drive. And it was in a fun drive. Ashik, guess what? Ashik was driving.
Mm-hmm.
Ashik is a maniac.
Really?
A maniac when it comes to driving.
I know.
He's insane. I thought I was going to die that night. Because the way he was driving was like, whoa. Like, dude, he looks like he never drove before. Like, the way he was driving looks like this is his first time ever driving. Like, the way he was, like, just speeding and just... I'm like, is this your first time driving, bro? I'm like... It's like my little brother. I give him the cars, like, the keys to my car, and he just do whatever he wants. Yeah. That's Ashik. Well, Ashik is a great fighter, but
Not a great driver.
Not a great driver.
Well, dude, I'm on my way
Yeah.
on Saturday night to watch the fights in fucking Smithtown or whatever. And, bro, this Lexus blows past me on Northern State. And I'm like, fucking dick. Weaving in and out of lanes or whatever.
Right.
I pull in and park, and I'm walking in and I see Funk, and him and Ashik literally pulled in at the same time. Apparently, we all just pulled in at the same time for out of nowhere. And so I'm walking up and I see the Lexus and I'm like, yo, Ashik.
Don't tell me.
Were you the asshole on the highway, bro? And he's like, probably was.
Oh man, jeez. Yeah, Ashik, he drives nuts.
Yeah. But
and he was driving so fast, he was doing like maybe close to 100.
Yeah?
Maybe close to, yeah.
And it still took you guys 3.5 hours?
And it still took us that long to get there.
You know how long it took Blaze and I?
Like what, 45 minutes?
That's the flight alone. I mean, getting to the actual casino took like 25 minutes.
Wow.
But dude,
lucky you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was awesome, bro.
And you know what? It's funny because Ashik was like, "Listen, me and Mike is gonna drive down there. You can go with Blaze." And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, nah, it's fine. I'll go with you guys. I'm like, don't worry about it. Blaze can just go, because I think he was telling me that you're going with Blaze. So I'm like, nah, it's fine. I'll just ride with you guys. And I kind of wish that I would have went with you guys. Yeah, I would have went there.
Hey man, it was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you haven't gone up with Blaze yet, still?
Nah, a lot of the guys tell me it's great. Flying.
It's
with
legit.
Blaze. Yeah, heard he's a good pilot.
He's so thorough.
Yeah,
they're like literally. That's what makes you feel so safe with him too. Is just that he's like literally getting every item off, every single last thing that he can think of off the checklist.
Nice. How old is he, by the way?
21, 22.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think he's like a year below me. How old are you? You're like 24, right?
No, 27.
I knew that. Testing you. Want to make sure.
But yeah, that's crazy that he has his license to be a pilot at at a young age like that.
I don't know what license he's working up to. I know he can fly, and I think he can own his own plane, but I think he needs a certain amount of hours before he gets his next license or something like that. 1,000 hours of flying time. I forget what it is, but
1,000 hours.
He's working up there, bro. He's working. Okay. He's working, and he's fucking passing his tests.
How's that work then? How does that work? For him to get 1,000, you
gotta fly for 1,000 hours. You get in a plane and you go.
Is he working at airport or something? Or
he goes to school. I know that he goes to.
Oh, that's during school. You gotta
I think that's part of it, but then also you have to log in your own hours as well, and you can rent the plane, essentially. Oh, okay, and that's what we did. And that's what he did. That's what he did with Tom Pooch and his brother, when they went around the city and all that.
Yeah.
And and him and John Caldone and Sheik, same deal.
Yeah.
You rent the plane, you take it out, and you log those hours, and over time it builds up.
So how much is to rent a plane?
I think it's a lot.
I think it's a lot.
Yeah. Jeez. I think it was $600.
Oh.
Yeah. Jeez. And then you got to think about wherever if you're gonna go to another airport, he was telling me, you got to think about there's the landing fee, this fee, and then the fueling, which is it's nothing in comparison to the fucking rental fee of the actual plane itself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Jeez.
And I think it goes for the amount of hours that you take it out. You rent it for a certain amount of hours.
Okay. All right. So
but yeah, man.
What was that? What you guys had it for? What? How many hours did you guys had it? That
probably night? 8.
8. Nice.
Yeah, because we left. What time did we leave?
8 hours.
Yeah, maybe 5 o'clock, and then we got back at 2 a.m.
Nice.
So 10 hours.
You think
9.
you guys could have that 8 hours? You guys could have make a trip to Vegas and come back?
No. Blaze was actually telling me, he's yeah, the plane wouldn't even get that far.
Nah.
I was yo, you want to fly me down to Florida? He's yo, plane would not get that. We would have to stop in Georgia for fuel.
Oh shoot, nice.
I was all right. And you got to think, it's a really small plane. It's only a 4-seater.
Yeah.
You got to think about the weight.
Uh-huh.
like let's say we had baggage and people,
Oh,
you know, we're
yeah,
only
he
getting
was
so
saying
far.
that. He was saying that. He was asking me for my weight, cause he was asking me if I wanted to come, and he was like, "How much you weigh?" I'm like, "Why you gotta know my weight if I'm coming with you?" Like, it's just and then he was explaining to me. I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right, you know." It's pretty cool, man. It's sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wild being up there.
It's like having a car. You can. It's like having a car. You know, you can go town to town. You know, it's kind of like that. That's how I look at it. You know, it's cool,
Like,
man.
imagine if you have unlimited money in a plane like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dope. I know.
Shit,
You have your
I
own,
would kill for
like,
that, man.
Private jet. You know, you could for dinner. You'd be like, "Yo, let's go to Vegas," and then come back. You know.
I was
Like,
telling
dude,
him,
like,
I was
yo,
like, hey,
that's sick.
if you get a lady, bro, you
Yeah,
know?
like shoot. Be like, "Yo, let's
If-
go to Vegas for lunch or something like that."
That's like the most impressive date ever, is taking a girl up in a fucking private flight
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're flying in.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's-
what?
Dude, come on.
Like, there's a difference between getting on a private jet and like sitting in the back, ooh, the experience, and watching someone fucking
yeah.
fly, bro.
Actually, the person you're dating is flying.
Dude,
You're
like imagine if your girl was like, oh, I got my pilot's license. You want to go up?
right? It's
Imagine.
Like, yeah. I'll be like,
Oh, bro,
what?
I'd be like,
I'll be
fuck yeah, let's go up right
let's
now.
go. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Shoot, I think I might ask, Blaze, can you hook me up or something? Like, I might take my girl out in a little, like, date.
Dude, you
just
could do
fly around, Manhattan. Yeah.
I think if the price is right, that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. I think I'll ask him that. Because I've been planning on doing something like that with my girl. Like,
We shouldn't set it publicly because now you have to
nah.
now you have to live up to it.
Yeah, I know, but she does. She don't watch podcasts and stuff.
She's
like
not gonna watch you on a podcast.
that. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't know if my significant other was on a podcast, I'd probably watch.
You're right.
But
It's funny because she was excited when I was coming here, though. She was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what? You going on a podcast?" She was like, "Oh, you better tell me the name of the podcast when you finish."
oh, 100%.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'll tell you."
I mean, I'll be sending it out anyway. There's gonna be a
Nice.
link on my Instagram and all that.
Nice.
So, I mean,
Well,
everyone in the gym's probably gonna watch. So,
I guess she's gonna find out though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
now
she
you
doesn't
have
know
to
when,
do it.
though. See, that's the thing.
He has to do it now.
Yeah, she doesn't know when though. Yeah.
One night you could be like, "Yeah, you want to go grab some donuts real quick? Hey,
Exactly.
you want to go grab a coffee?"
Yeah, she
And then you pull
it
up
doesn't
to
have to be exactly like tomorrow, but
exactly,
it's just something I've been playing on.
and then you just pull up to the airport.
Yeah.
You said you wanted coffee. We're going.
Yeah, we're going for coffee.
We're going for coffee right now.
Yeah, in Paris.
Yeah.
He's sick. Yeah, I know.
That's something I always wanted to do. Is like,
Go to Paris.
well, I did that, but I mean like have enough money to where I can be like, yo, for our date,
Let's go.
we're going somewhere. Get your passport ready. Like,
Sick.
don't worry about where. You're gonna find out sooner than later. All right.
Nice.
And then like hop on a plane. Obviously at the airport they'll have to figure it out because you can't really board a flight without knowing where you're going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's signs everywhere, and the second that you get to the gate, it says flight to this destination. So it's like, all right.
Yeah.
But still, I think it'd be cool. Like rock up in the airport, pull up in the
Yeah,
line,
For sure.
check in, be like, 2 tickets to Paris. You know what I mean?
I know that's cool, man. Actually, me and my girl, we're going to Iceland in May.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. Speaking about Paris, we're going to Iceland in May.
That
Nice.
that's an awesome trip. I'm jealous.
Oh, we went to Mexico past August.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Went to Mexico. It was amazing down there, man. Went to Cancun.
Ah.
So, yeah, it was nice down there. Like, people treat me like a prince, man. Like,
Yeah, well, when the Americanos come down with some dinero, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That's
So,
like their lifeline.
like $1 tip of it is like, a lot, man.
Yeah, it's like $10.
Exactly.
Imagine going to Cuba.
Cuba, yeah. Cuba. I would love to go to Cuba, actually.
I can't
Why not?
because they'd probably look up like my social media and be like, this guy's an anti-communist, and probably like put me in jail.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
But you, I mean, I think you could do it.
Yeah, I would like to go to Cuba.
I would love to. I'm a big
I like
salsa
to go to
fan.
Australia.
Oof.
Australia, but Australia's a long flight, man, I heard.
It's like 21 hours.
Yeah, 21 hours. Australia. I got a lot of places on my bucket list to go to.
Where have you been so far?
Obviously Haiti.
You've been?
I've been to Haiti. Not recently though, but been to Mexico. I've been to Canada. That's about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
How long ago were you in Haiti?
That I went to Haiti?
Yeah, how long ago?
I was 15 years old when I went back to Haiti. That was like years ago, man.
That was it, though?
That was like my last time, yeah.
Damn.
I was like in high school. I was in 10th grade. Yeah. That was the last time.
Are you able to go back now?
Yeah, I can go back.
Do you want to?
I do, actually. But it's like, I don't really have family down there, so it's like...
Oh, wow, okay.
Like, why go down there? But a lot of people tell me, like, you should, that's your root, that's where you came from, you should go down there.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, right? Manny.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He gets at me all the time. He's like, yo, why you not repping your country? Like, you're not a true Haitian. Like, you're the first Haitian. I know that doesn't, that flag at my fight, he the one that actually bought it for me.
Yeah?
He was like, this is a gift from me to you.
Oh, wow.
So you got to like...
Oh, I thought you just had that.
No. He's like, you got to represent Haiti.
That's sick.
So I was like, I will definitely do that for you. So, yeah.
No, I respect it, man.
So he was there with me at the fight, man. He wasn't there,
but he was
like
there.
Physical, but he was there, like
I get that.
But yeah, I like Manny. He's a pretty cool dude, man.
I agree. Yeah. I've always had nothing but respect for Manny.
Yeah.
I've always had nothing but respect for his hands too.
Yeah, he has really sick boxing skills. Yeah.
And ridiculous power.
Yeah, I've always tell him, I'm like, dude, like why wouldn't you fight again, like But he's very religious, He helps his father out in a church. I think his father's a pastor or something like that. So he helps him out a lot.
Yeah.
But he's actually in academy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be an officer, highway patrol, right? Or a state trooper.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I believe something like that. But yeah.
Yeah, more power to him, man. He's trying to create a good life for himself, and
exactly. Yeah.
I respect it.
I mean, last time I talked to him about like fighting, he just pretty much told me like, there's more better things in life than fighting. There's better things you can make money out of, which I'm still like in here like, I don't think I'm ever gonna quit, bro. Like, no, that's not happening.
I mean, it's your passion, though, right?
Yeah, it's my passion. So.
Maybe for him, it's a more of a hobby than a passion.
Hobby for him, yeah.
It's something that he really loves, obviously, but not enough to pursue it as it's like me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I would never ever pursue it as a career, but I love it so much that I would never ever stop training.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I love mixed martial arts, man. Yeah. What about with you with the jiu-jitsu, man?
Just starting to get back into it.
Yeah. I've seen you on Monday.
It's rough. Actually, this morning I was at pro class.
Pro class?
Pro MMA class.
Oh yeah, that's in the morning, man. Right?
Tuesdays at 11, Thursdays at 11.
I wish I could really make those. I really wish I can.
I
work in the morning, so.
What time do you get out usually?
At 4.
Oh, always.
Yeah, I work 7:30 to 4. For the town of Iceland, man. Yeah, I know.
I get you.
Tough job.
What are you doing these days?
I work with the highway department. It's just like construction work, filling in potholes and stuff like that.
I see.
Keeping your guys' street clean and everything. Trying to.
Well, I'm not an Islip guy, bro. I'm a Babylon guy, all right?
Yeah, so I know.
You're not keeping my street safe.
You're technically living in what, Brightwaters right now, so.
No, I live in Deer Park. This is just my office.
Oh, it's just
I don't live here.
Oh, your studio, nice.
Yeah, this is just my little getaway.
You're balling, man. You got your own studio, your own house, your apartment.
Not anymore. Don't worry. I'll be balling soon, bro. I'll be balling soon.
But yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I do. So.
Hey, it's good work,
It's a pretty good job, My girl's father worked for the town of Islip. He's like one of the foremans in there, you know. And her uncle is like one of the coordinators. So that's how I got the job, man. From them, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's a very political job. Like you have to like know someone to get in there. So
I get that.
Yeah, if I didn't know anybody, I wouldn't be working with the town. They would.
It's
never,
like that, man.
They would have never accepted my application. They would have looked at it and be like, "Well, no." So yeah.
Nah, man. Friends got to provide for friends.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been that way forever.
Yeah.
Especially around these parts. New York is a slimy state, bro. A slimy, greasy state.
Yeah, I know, man. It's New York is tough, man. It's tough.
Slimy, greasy state.
New York is tough, man. I mean, if like they say, if you can make it to New York, if you can survive here, you can survive anywhere, man. Like.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Like if you can live it here, like if you can do fine here, like if you live in fine, bro, you can go anywhere. You're like, you know, doing perfect.
Because it's so expensive here.
Yeah, it is.
And everyone's trying to fuck everyone over. And it's not even in like a way that you can really defend. It's just like a it's just like a greasy way. It's such a greasy way.
You know what's killing me right now? This gas, man. These gas prices.
Well, that ain't New York. That's Joe Biden.
Yeah, I know.
That's Joe. Yeah, Joe Byron.
I like on TikToks. Every time I'm watching TikTok, I'm watching these like like they're saying "bing bong." Like, what is that about though? Like, you know.
I think it's just whatever the guy said. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's starting getting viral. It's funny.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I love that shit.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, dude. Like,
yeah.
I just don't know anymore, bro. I don't know how this guy even functions on a daily basis.
Someone was telling me that he could be Alzheimer's.
No, 100%. I think he has dementia, man.
Yeah, he could have like, you know,
I mean,
mental problem.
Apparently the guy literally shits himself on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
You saw the video when he like almost tripped. Like, well, he did trip.
Oh yeah, on the
when I think he was going on a plane, right?
Yeah, he was going into Air Force One.
It would have been funny if he would just rolled.
Oh, it wouldn't have been funny. He would have died. He would have broken his hip and died. I'm surprised he hasn't already.
But here's a question right here. All right, would you rather have, you know, Biden president or the vice president? I mean,
I don't even see a difference.
Like, it's
like, honestly, my problem with her is that she's just not even around.
Yeah, she's really not.
Like, she just shows up for the photo ops. Like, today, she was, like, doing, like, the electric car chargers, you know, because, like, in their terrible infrastructure bill, they had, like, funding for, like, 500,000 new fucking electric charging stations or some bullshit like that.
Uh-huh.
And she goes for, like, shit like that. Like, the photo op stuff. Like, when they go to a factory in, like, a poor area. Oh, hello, everybody. Oh, hello. It's so good to see you. And that goddamn laugh.
I don't know, man. I like, all of this is like a joke to me, man. It's just crazy.
I mean, I'm one of those guys who still doesn't even think he got elected, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think you're like you're a Trump fan, right? No?
Like, I mean, over Biden, yeah.
To be
honest, but like he's not my number one choice.
To be honest, like, at first I didn't like Trump. I actually like Trump now.
I get it.
I see, like, what he did when he was president was actually better than what, you know, Biden did, you know.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think it was some of the best presidential action we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
I just think he needs to just clean up, you know. Like, how do I say it? Like, just
clean up a lot.
Yeah, like,
a lot.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just like rough when you're trying to support someone.
Yeah.
But then, like, they also stick their foot in your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do like a lot of his good, I think he had a lot of good policies. I think I think he helped every single American, regardless of race, regardless of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think America was safer.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that, well, I know for a fact America was safer. I know for a fact our economy was 20 times better. It's just that like we were kind of looked at as a joke because of him.
Yeah.
But now we're looked at as a joke because of Biden, but in an even worse way.
Yeah.
Like when it's the people of other nations, that's a different story. But when it's the people and the governments of other nations, it's insane. Because like everyone respected Trump.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Like they wouldn't say it, but their actions showed it.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
he would say something and they'd be like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir."
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and when they would have like the interviews and stuff like that, it's just very fascinating the way he like controls the press. And I'm like, whoa, this dude is like.
I'll admit, like, dude, it is so funny, but it's like it's hard to say I want that as president. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but like the way he's like, I'm like, dang, like he's coming off strong, like yeah.
And I think in a way, like, it was kind of necessary for that kind of behavior because for so long we had presidents who would just be like, give the political answer,
right, right.
Give very very simple non-answers to the reporters, and then we got this guy who's like so far off the fucking rails with how he speaks. He's just like, fuck you, hate you, don't even talk to me right now.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the media kind of deserved it for the way that they treated him too.
Right. Yeah.
Like always calling him racist and like crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? And I do get that too because like after my speech, bro, like there's people who would hit me up like, talking about like the next fucking civil war.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I had like a fucking conservative outpouring after my Biden speech.
Did you get like any like threats or anything?
Not really.
No? Okay.
I had one person who they commented on one of my posts. They were like, next time you go driving, don't wear a seatbelt or something like that, and like drive full speed. And I was like, okay.
Oh really? They said that?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not really affected by negative comments.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny.
Because when you did that speech, I thought to myself too, like, I'm like, dang, I would never have the balls to do that because, like, you would have like so much like threat, like in your like,
Well, I mean, I will eventually.
Yeah.
I know for a fact because as I start to grow my presence on YouTube,
right, yeah.
and I start to make more like conservative style content,
yeah.
And then like once I start talking about race and religion and like
right.
Gender, I know for a fact that a lot of people are going to be rubbed the wrong way,
yeah.
regardless of which side I take.
Yeah, I know it's. I mean, whatever you do, people are always gonna like, hate, trying to find a way to like, put you down,
So it's like, why should I even pay mind?
Yeah,
Personally, I don't see a point, but also, it's discouraging, because I do feel that like I've had to make a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I feel like I've sacrificed myself, in a way.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, in a way, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because like now, any employer who like, let's say I wanted to get hired in this state by a big company.
Yeah.
They'd probably reject me because of my standing.
Yeah, that's true.
And my social media content. My social media content is always, anti-mandate.
Yeah.
Not anti-vax, but anti-COVID vax, and just like the way that they've been pushing it, and so I understand that I've really put myself in a really precarious position.
Yeah, tough position. Yeah.
Where I have to succeed in this field now.
Right.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Or I just have to be self-employed, which is what I wanted to do anyway.
That's good. I think you could achieve that goal.
I know I can. It's not a problem, but it's all good.
Oh, dude.
Another one?
It's my girl, actually, man.
So if you want to answer that, we can take a little break.
Should I pick it up?
If you want to.
I'll pick it up. Sorry about that. Wifey's calling.
Dude, you're all good. And just like that, we're back.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you know, it is what it is. I've been dealt my hand and I played my cards, so now I just gotta keep on playing the game until I either run out of chips or I win the pot.
I think you're doing good, man.
I think I am too, you know.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I'm working things out, you know. I'm figuring out what works and what doesn't.
Nice. Doing good. I think this is good for you, like, you know, what you're doing. It's good for you, you know.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Good for you. I feel like you could be this podcast could be like really big.
I agree.
Yeah.
The problem is I have to let go of the office at the end of January.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to have to put the podcast on hold for a few months at least.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only thing that really sucks. But I do agree that once I get it back on track, and once I have, you know, a little bit more popularity on YouTube, because like Instagram, you know, I have a little bit of popularity.
Yeah.
YouTube, I only have like 130 subscribers, which is good.
Yeah, that's good. That's a start.
100%.
Start.
Oh, I'm not discouraged by that at all. But it's like, it's like Dustin Poirier was saying, you know, like you got to claw your way up.
Yeah.
You know.
You know.
But that's like, you know, what's life without a challenge?
Exactly. You know.
I mean, you know that better than anybody as a fighter.
Yeah, it may not be, you know, tomorrow, may not be next year, may not be in 6 months, you know, it's gonna happen, you know.
100%.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
When are you planning on fighting again?
I actually don't know, man. I was thinking about February 19.
Mm-hmm.
But with all the holidays and everything, I just want to, like, you know, chill with family, you know. Yeah. Before I get to all that. But if not February 19, maybe March.
Okay. I think that's a good one.
I think I'll definitely do March. But for now, I really want to just, like, you know, just relax with family. Like I said, the holidays are coming and everything, you know, enjoy the holidays.
Mm.
And my last fight, it sucked, you know, not be able to, you know, have a good Thanksgiving meal.
So, I can imagine, bro.
So, yeah, this is the first time I've had to, like, skip Thanksgiving. I didn't have a Thanksgiving at all. Like,
damn.
Like, all my family was, like, eating really good food. I was just eating, like, you know, healthy food. Like,
grilled chicken,
you know.
Or like white meat turkey.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's all I was having.
No gravy.
No gravy.
Ugh.
No baked mac and cheese. No, you know, ham and stuff like that.
Dude, don't even get started on that.
No cornbread. So it's like, you know, that was my first time, and it was tough, man. It was really tough.
Yeah, I can imagine.
No apple pie.
Do you know a good place to find cornbread up here? Because I haven't found a good place yet.
Oh, man, I really don't know, man.
I've gone to quite a few barbecue joints, and I still have not found some good cornbread up here.
Cornbread? No.
Besides homemade, obviously, but that's a different story.
Yeah, the only good one I would say is homemade, but I don't know. I don't know.
Because there's not a lot of good, like, you know, like Southern comfort food places.
Yeah.
Or even like barbecue. I know that there's like Smokin' Owls on the island.
Yeah.
And then it's like another one that I forgot about, but
yeah, I don't know. Where can you find a really good cornbread? Maybe like a Caribbean spot, I would say.
Really?
Maybe.
Is cornbread a Caribbean thing?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Cornbread, yeah.
I thought that was more just like a U.S. Southern tradition.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. My family, it's pretty big with Haitian culture, cornbread.
Well, there's a fucking Caribbean place right down the block from me. Maybe I'm gonna go check it out tomorrow.
Have you tried Haitian food before?
Never Haitian, no.
No? Jamaican?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I've tried Jamaican because I used to be buddies with this guy from Trinidad, actually.
Okay.
And so I had like the curry chicken with the roti.
Oh, love the curry chicken.
Yeah. I actually really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
I was surprised, you know, because like...
You tried jerk chicken?
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, a million times.
It's too hot. Yeah.
I agree with that. You know, like, I'm a spice guy, but only at a certain point.
Yeah,
I didn't expect it to be that hot.
For me, it has to be like a certain level of spice. Like, I want to enjoy my food, not like, you know, having to take a bunch of sips of water. suffering. Yeah. So yeah, but
I get that.
jerk chicken is good. I like jerk chicken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a dish like in Haiti. It calls griot. It's similar to jerk chicken, but it's more like fried.
Okay.
It calls griot, and it has like it looks like lettuce, but it's not lettuce. I don't know the.
Is it collard greens?
No.
Because my family's big on those.
But it's very spicy. I'm talking about flaming hot.
Oh wow.
Like hot, like.
I wouldn't like it very much.
You would have to pour gallons of milk to get rid of that spice.
Yeah, that's not for me.
They call it pickles. That's what it calls.
Pickles.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Dude, you should literally go to like a Haitian spot, like, and just
recommend me something.
Just tear down everything. Just pick whatever you want.
when I can afford it, I'll go for sure.
There's a spot in Babylon. It calls New Taste.
I haven't heard of it yet.
Well, it's actually not in Babylon. It's in Winage. Actually, it's in Straight Path.
Okay.
It calls New Taste. It's a Haitian spot. It's a Haitian spot.
Okay.
You should let me know, man. I can definitely grab you some stuff, man.
No, I'm not gonna make you pay for my food, bro.
Dude, it's no problem, man. Like,
no, it is a problem because
man.
Usually what I like to do,
I love like, having people, experience a different, food, a different culture,
When you say it like that, how am I supposed to deny it?
Like, dude, like, come on, man.
I just feel bad because like I always love to like provide a meal for my guests whenever they come.
Oh, okay, nice.
But for the past few, I haven't been able to.
Oh, okay.
I literally just could not afford it.
Got you.
And it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's like my thing, man.
Yeah, it sucks. I know. Yeah.
Like I remember, dude, back in the day when I had some money in the bank, bro. I had a fucking cold cut spread, bro.
Really?
Oh, dude.
What?
I went hard.
Damn. Where was that at? What?
It was
what?
when I had
the beginning.
bread. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I would love that. Wow.
But hey, when you spend your money unwisely and you stop making investments in things that grow, then you learn real fast the value of money you don't have anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you never heard of the 10% rule?
Yes.
I know. My girl mother was telling me about that because my girl, she spends a lot of money too. Like, she's a doctor.
Wow.
She can do that. Like,
she can absolutely.
She can do that. She's an audiologist. She's an ear doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like she spends money on like bags and stuff like that. She spends money on like shit she doesn't need, like random shits in the house. Like, okay,
like home goods.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like,
what about going out to eat? That was my fucking Achilles
She does
heel.
go out to eat like a lot. Yeah, so
bars.
Exactly. Yeah. So my girl.
So home goods, bars, and food. That's my fucking. Honestly, that's the same shit here.
Yeah, my girl. She likes to spend money.
Listen, man, I love spending money too.
But yeah, the 10% rule, man. Like, you can't go ahead and buy a $1 million house if you don't have 10 million in the bank. You're not gonna be able to afford it.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
So I'm starting to be a little bit smart about my money. Back then I used to be a little bit more crazy spending money too. So the thing with me was it was more of clothes and shoes.
Same.
I just love clothes and shoes.
Yeah.
But I had to kind of like sit back and think to myself, like, I have to like be more serious with the saving and stuff like that.
100%.
It's like I'm working for clothes and shoes.
Yeah, when it gets to that point, then you're like, getting into the danger zone.
Yeah, because I'm like, I want to be able to buy a house one day. Do all this.
100%.
Now like my girl spend money like on valuable things too, like going to trips and stuff like that. I was telling her that I'm like, yeah, those are the things like I want to spend money on, like going to like trips, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do too, man. I miss that shit. I miss traveling, bro.
Yeah.
I miss traveling like it's nothing.
Yeah, I know. Everything's about money, man.
Well, also,
don't we all wish we was just millionaires, just born millionaires? It would have been. No.
So let me tell you something, dude. So I actually I was thinking about that, but I was actually working as a carpenter.
Okay.
During the whole pandemic, and I mean even before that, I was working as a carpenter a little bit, but I would be out in the Hamptons, and working in millionaires, billionaires, famous people, rich people, whoever's homes.
Yeah.
And you'd see like the lifestyle that like the kind of parenting that they have to do.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many kids rely on their nannies over their mom and dad.
That's crazy.
I was disgusted at what I saw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I come from a family with like real family values, like like
yeah,
Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
So religious is like all like a big thing. Like being religious. So you feel like this certain duty to your family.
Yeah.
When you're really religious, I feel.
Yeah.
And so I've always had that around me. And when you're like making millions of dollars, you have to maintain that lifestyle. Like you can't give up even an hour of your day.
Right. Yeah.
To fucking something that isn't gonna make you money at that point.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be out, and your kid's gonna be at home alone, and they're gonna be going to their private school, and they're gonna see you for like an hour of the day, and then you're gonna be so shot that you just go to bed to wake up again at 4 o'clock in the morning and go back to the office.
I know it's crazy, man.
So it is something that I have thought about a lot, actually.
I know. I've always thought about like I wish I would have like born in money, like born in richness.
Yeah.
But now, like I'm like I watch like housewives and shit. With my girl, obviously. Not alone.
I don't know, Stan. I don't know, Stan.
Not alone, guys. Not alone. My girl put me onto Housewives. Like
it's like that.
She's always watching Housewives. It's fascinating that how rich people have fucked up lives too.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I want to work for my for my richness. I don't want it to be handed to me.
Well, that's the thing though, is that like people think that what brings them happiness in life is like the simple pleasures, like like going out.
Yeah.
Spending money, getting wasted, having, like ladies, if you're a guy specifically.
Right.
Like let's talk about being a guy, like but I feel like that's not like a good life, That's just like a life where you're just kind of cruising along and looking for whatever's going to make you happy in the moment rather than what's going to fulfill you,
Yeah. Like another thing too, like when someone like say happiness, like what do you think they mean by that? Like true happiness, like.
Well,
like
I know my definition for sure, and I think
because some people think like having these material things is like like be able to like have it like money, like buying all these expensive things, be able to fly anywhere, blah blah blah, shit like that, but sometimes don't you think like the true happiness is like like you're healthy, you have all your fingers,
100%.
You have healthy family,
100%. I mean, the happiest people I know aren't the people with money. They're the people who have, enough money to really, to get by, and they can still treat themselves every once in a while.
Gotcha, yeah.
But they're also a tight-knit family unit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they have that support system. The second that a parent leaves the home, or like let's say one of your siblings dies, then like, everything starts to really deteriorate already. Yeah. Even if you have like a cousin die, or like an aunt die, an uncle die, like things really like, things get really weird in your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that you get steps and steps away from happiness until you have your own family.
Exactly, yeah.
And then you're the one who's responsible, and you're fulfilling yourself every day. You're fulfilling goals of giving your child the best life that you can possibly give them, and watching them grow, and, you know, eventually to the place where you feel confident that they'll do the same for their kids.
Yeah. Like, for real, like, like, sometimes, like, I think, like, people, like, take, you know, their loved ones for granted sometimes.
I do it all the time.
Like I know it's, like, you know, sounds crazy. I'm not trying to, like, be all, you know, soft and everything.
No,
but people really do take loved ones for granted, you know. Like, I used to always think, I was like, oh, I wish I, like, be the only child, blah blah blah. But now, like, I don't wish to be the only child. Like, you know, I love my brothers and sisters. Like, 100%. You know, like, I don't know where I would be without my brothers and sisters. Like, you know, that's what made my household fun, you know.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like, it's like, dude. But,
and it keeps you in check, too.
Yeah.
Keeps you in check big time. Are you the youngest or the oldest?
I'm the oldest. The oldest.
Wow.
And there's 5 of us.
5 Jeez.
Of us. I'm the oldest.
That's a good-looking family right there, though. I like that.
My brother came to the fight. I don't know if you've seen him.
Probably not.
Richie. He's 20. He just turned 20. My brother Valerie. I know. It's a girl name. But he's 23. He got 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I have a niece and a nephew.
Oh wow.
And my sister Aaliyah. And my sister Jamila. My sister Aaliyah is 18. My sister Jamila is 10 years old. Yeah, and me.
It's pretty 20, wide range.
27.
Of age.
I know, right?
It's pretty diverse age range right there.
Yeah. I know it's a lot of us, but
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's what I want one day. You know, that's what I think.
Huge family, I know.
Oh yeah, man.
I want a big family.
Big time.
Like I always tell I used to say I want a big family, but now it's kind of like, let's bring it down to 3. Let's bring it down. But I would love to have a big family, but I would wish to have the money also to, like, you know, be able to support.
Yep.
The family, you know.
Well, what I think though is that earning the money, the process of earning the money, is what is fulfilling, and not having the money itself.
Right.
Because you can do a lot of great things with that money. You know, like one of the things that I really want to do, you know, I hate saying it, like, you know, publicly, because everyone's like, oh, you're just saying that because you're on camera and you're on a microphone. But, you know, I want to donate the majority of my earnings in life to, you know, something that I believe in.
Right.
Who's calling me now? Can't answer that. But, you know, like, I want to give back in whatever way I can, you know, because at the end of the day, it's like when they buried the ancient pharaohs with gold, you know. Yeah. The money doesn't come with you.
Exactly.
So why not make an impact here while we're all here?
Yeah. I think same for me too. If I had all the wealth and, you know, the money, I think I'd give back to my country, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Haiti or America?
Haiti. America's my country too, you know.
No, but I get that. You were born there.
I was born there, but I'm like, I would really go back and, you know, just
do actual good things.
Good things, give back, you know. I don't know, try to build the place up again, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they need it.
Yeah, they do.
They need it bad.
Actually. Yeah.
I like that though.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good goal.
I wish I can fulfill that goal. You know, it's a big goal, but, you know, I think I can do it, you know.
100%. I mean, if you really put your mind to it, you know, you make some smart investments and you make enough money to the point where you're comfortable at a certain point. Because, like, you know, I don't want enough money to where I have the opportunity to go out every single weekend and go crazy. Yeah. For a long, sustained period of time. Because, you know, I have a pretty addictive personality.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I do.
Wow. Jeez.
And that's why, like, you know, like...
How do you know you have addictive personality?
Because, you know, like, I see myself get obsessed with certain things. Like, let's take martial arts, for example. You know, I got hooked immediately. Or, like, a Nick stick. You know, like when someone pulls out a jewel, I'm like ripping
okay.
that thing all night. But I make sure to keep myself away from it because I know for a fact that if I had one, I would be ripping it all day.
Okay. I don't think I have a dictating personality then.
That's good.
I don't think so.
If I'm having one beer, I'm gonna have 6. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're that type of person. That type of personality, like addicted person. Okay.
Like, but that's why I limit myself. You know, I don't go out often at all.
Yeah.
I keep it like once a month. I'll go out.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I'm driving, then there's a certain responsibility. Obviously, you know, if I'm driving, then it's like, all right, we're gonna not do that.
When do you go out? Like what do you do? Like party out? Like, or you just go out just?
Yeah, go out drinking. You know, I don't really party that much anymore. You know, I found less and less enjoyment in partying.
Yeah, I know, right? You know.
I mean, I'm as you know, I'm one of the most extroverted people out there.
Yeah.
And I love being around people, and that's not the problem. The problem is just like the wasting the money.
Yeah.
And like, you know, being dehydrated and getting headaches on the dance floor and then losing your whole fucking crew and then spending an hour finding them and then like going in there with the aim of picking up girls and like when you don't pick up a girl you go home pissed because you didn't get your dick sucked that night. No, like seriously, that's the kind of shit my stupid ass mind would think about.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I don't think it's just you. I think that's every guy though.
Oh,
that's every 100%. Guy when they go out.
100%.
Yeah, that's every guy.
But I've gotten myself to the point now where like, you know, like after Adam's fight, you know, it's like, you know, when he fights, we go out to celebrate. That's it. Cause
Adam is a stud, man.
Love that kid.
He, no homo. He's a good looking dude, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like I was telling my girl, I was telling her like I would never, you know, like tell a guy that they look good except for Chris Hemsworth, but I think Adam got the second one right here now. Like he's
100%.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude, and yeah, he's a stud. He's cool. He's cool.
No, yeah, he's and that's the thing is like, you know, I always love to go out and hang out with him.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, I went out with him on Saturday night and we all went out together.
Nice. Where'd you guys go?
We went to Meatball in Patchogue.
Oh, okay, nice.
And I mean, hey, like I stayed for a drink, had a good time, you know, talked to some ladies, you know, but at the end of the day, I didn't want the ladies and I didn't really want to drink. I kind of wanted to just hang out with my guy. We hung out for a little bit. We chatted. You know, I gave him his congratulations. I talked to his dad. I hung out with Jason, Quavon.
Oh, his dad was there too?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Dude, his dad's the fucking man, bro.
Jeez.
His dad's a cool-ass dude, too.
Okay. I think I've seen his dad once. Yeah, I think I've seen his dad once.
He's a cool dude, man. I really respect his dad.
Yeah, Adam's... Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a cool dude. I think he's a very talented, you know... guy.
He's going to go far.
Yeah, he's very talented.
He's one of those guys that I could definitely see getting a belt one day.
Yeah, for sure.
Him and his Sheik, for sure.
Sheik, oh man, this guy is another level. A Sheik is like, how can I say this? A Sheik is like, in the gym, a Sheik is like the big brother that I always, you know, always wanted like to look up to. A Sheik is like one of the actually greatest striker I've ever strike with. Like
100%.
Like he's by far is the most best striker I've ever, you know, sparred with. You know,
100%. I think he's the best striker in New York.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
at least in MMA.
I don't think I've ever sparred with anybody that, you know, strikes like a Sheik.
No.
Like I've sparred with Ryan. I spar with Brian Boom Callahan.
Yeah.
Not like a Sheik though, man. A Sheik is like slick, bro. Like you can't make any mistake with him though.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, if you do, you get put on your ass.
Yeah, Sheik he's good.
And it's not that he like throws with full power either.
No.
It's just the placement.
Yeah, no.
And the timing.
Yeah. He's one of the guys in our gym I think that can really get the shot of the UFC belt.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I think he has all the potential to get the belt.
I think he could be our first one in the gym.
100%.
Yeah.
I think he beats Sean O'Malley any day.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
I think he beats fucking...
the pressure would be too much for O'Malley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And like his ground game too.
Yeah, a sheet ground game. Yeah, it's legit. I'm actually surprised he's not a brown belt actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
his jiu-jitsu game is actually really very good.
yeah, I mean, he taps me out every fucking time we go.
Yeah.
At least 6 times, so.
Yeah.
So it's never fun going with him.
No, it's not fun at all.
It's not fun at all.
It's not fun. It's like getting drowned.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it feels for me. Like,
Oh, 100%.
It's like you think you have a chance to like, to breathe or anything. Like, and
Nope.
it's like somebody just taking your head.
Yep.
That's how it feels rolling with a sheet.
100%.
But and you would think that for a lanky guy, like he's not a big guy. You think he's not that strong, but he's strong. He's strong. Like, jeez.
He knows how to use his leverage.
Yeah, he's strong. I know. I'm surprised he's not like a brown belt.
I'm sure soon enough.
I think he's like, to my opinion, he's a brown belt level. Yeah, brown belt, close to like a black belt level.
Interesting.
That's to my opinion. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's crazy too because like we haven't even seen it in the cage yet because he's just knocked all his guys out.
Yeah, because he always knocks all his opponents out. Yeah.
It's literally like when he steps in the cage, I feel like it's not even a competition.
Yeah, I know. It almost feel like it's not even fair. Like,
he's like the human cheat code.
Yeah, like what's going on? Like, give this guy like, a shot already. Like in the UFC, like shit, give him somebody.
Yeah, I mean the loss to Moutinho was a fucking fluke.
Yeah, I think that fight I was stressing out, bro, when I was watching it. I was stressing out. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Like,
he dropped his ass, bro.
Yeah.
He dropped his ass, and Sean O'Malley couldn't drop him.
No. So it's like,
come on, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect Moutinho. High key.
Yeah, he's tough, but
Ashik gets that dub the next time they fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Because for a fact that when Ashik gets to UFC, they'll make that.
Oh yeah. I think they'll definitely make that. They have to.
Dude.
They will meet again.
100%.
100% will meet again. For sure. What another dude I want to talk about too, Caldone.
He's going to go far.
John Caldone.
He's going to go far.
John surprised me every time I spar with him.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good.
Him and I have some just sick rounds. It's never like we go in there to beat the shit out of each other. We just go in there like and just have a fucking sick ass time.
Yeah, John is good. John is good.
Yeah, I think him and Pooch are gonna go far too.
Tom?
Yeah.
Tom, yeah. Tom, I like his personality though. He has this flamboyant type of personality. Like he's cool. I like Tom.
I think in terms of the money making, Tom's gonna make the most money.
Yeah, I feel like Tom is the money maker. Yeah. It's funny because when I first started, when I first met Tom, when we first started training together, we kind of bump heads together actually. Yeah. Which thinking about it now, it's kind of stupid, but he's a cool dude.
I get it.
I like Tom.
No, I mean, hey, he's he's a classic New York personality, man.
Yeah. Tom, if you want to talk about New York style, that's Tom. That's Tom Pooch.
Tom Pooch invented New York style.
Yeah, that's Tom, man. He's good.
Sometimes I think I invented it, and then I look at him. And I'm like,
yeah,
I ain't got shit on that guy.
Tom got some swag, man.
And he's got the drip too.
He got the drip.
He's always walking in with something new.
Oh, Tom? Yeah.
I love it.
Tom got the drip. He got the drip, man.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the big plan for you, my man? What's the next stage of your career?
Oh, man. I'm just living day by day. Living day by day, just whatever life brings me. Yeah. But like I said, March. I would like to get a fight in March. In March, man.
You gonna stay at 35?
Oh yeah. I think Coach Brian was telling me, dude, just stay at that weight class. After the fight, he was like, yo, just stay at that weight class. Like he's like, you're not too big, but
You're big.
You're big, yeah, but it's good to have a size advantage. But
Oh yeah.
he told me to stay in that weight class. He told me like, dude, if you can have like 3 more good fights like this, you can just fucking go pro, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have the experience with kickboxing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Which that's the sucks part about living, you know, around next to a train station.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with him, man.
Yeah. That's the goal, man. To go pro.
In as short a time as possible.
In a short time amount as possible. Yep.
I like that.
I would like to have 3 more fights, man. I would like all 3 of them to be undefeated too.
I mean, after
God's willing.
Yeah, after that performance, I think it's gonna happen, man.
Undefeated.
Because that was not, what was it that put him down? Was it the kick?
No, actually, it was the right hook. Because the way the fight started was, I was hoping to get a grappler, a wrestler. Because when I approached him, that's why I approached him a little bit, you know, cautious. I wasn't like kind of like pressing too much. Because I'm thinking like, all right, this guy is a grappler. He's probably going to shoot and trying to get me down. And I'm trying to like stay a little good distance. And so he threw a little few low kicks. And I'm like, all right. you know, I'm like, all right, okay. But I didn't really feel it to like, oh, this hurts. But he was touching me with them. What I realized, his right hand was like very low, very low. So I'm like, all right, I'll throw left kick up top, you know, throw it. He stumbled a little bit.
I remember that.
Yeah, he stumbled a little bit. It wasn't really a hard kick though. It wasn't hard.
Just good placement.
Just a little touch. I just wanted to touch him just to see what he had because he had his hand low. I just wanted to let you know, like, yo, your hand's low. You keep it low like that. I'm gonna keep touching you there.
Yep.
So, touched him there. Stumbled a little bit, and I'm like, all right, we going somewhere. So I pressured. My famous front kicks. Love those kicks.
You were hitting him. You hit him with like what, like 5 of those, bro?
Like I was just throwing them there. So just hit him with like 5 of them, and I heard Ryan in the corner because every time he throws a shot, like he throws a. I remember he threw a right hook at me, but I answered back with another a straight. I threw a straight. And Ryan was like, you got to follow up more than just one shot, Stanley. And I heard him in the corner. Then I threw that front kick, and then I went with a straight with a left hook. That dropped him. That's when I went on top of him. I wanted to...
And then you said, get up, bitch.
Yeah, I wanted to finish with a submission.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to do that. I wanted to finish with submission. Then I heard Brian in the corner... And Ryan was like, get up. He was like, listen to me, get up. And I was like, are you serious? I'm like, I got this. But I was like, all right. I got up, pressure, front kick, you know, just keep pressuring, man. And then hit him with a left hook, right hook, and then he went down.
Oh, yeah.
And then fight was stopped.
Yeah, that was pretty savage beating.
Yeah, fight was stopped. There was one point where I knocked him down like 3 times. The second one, the second one, I kind of hesitate because I didn't really know if I was supposed to continue striking because it was novice.
Yeah.
Because the way he was kind of like, I don't know, he was kind of like bended. He was like bended down, not like fully like.
It wasn't grounded.
Yeah, it wasn't grounded. Okay. So I kind of like waited, and then he stood up, and then that's when I continued. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
You did great.
That was the start of my career, man. That MMA career. Yeah.
And what an insane start, bro.
Huh?
What an insane start.
Yeah.
I mean.
I can't.
You like you guys, like you, John Rose, and Brian O'Day, you couldn't, for your respective sports, you couldn't have asked for a better debut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, first round knockout.
Yeah.
Flawless. Almost flawless. Besides those 3 leg kicks, really.
Yeah.
Like, what else did that guy land? I didn't see him land shit.
No, I think he threw a right hook. It didn't touch me; it just grazed my arm. I was like, all right, okay, but I was prepared for whatever that fight. So, but Brian O'Day, man, that was by far my favorite of that night. Beside mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, his was my favorite.
It's a tie for me with fucking John Rose and Brian because, gosh, dude, like those guys were literally like in the back. Well, John Rose not so much, but like Brian was definitely like very nervous.
Oh, Brian O'Day?
Yeah, but he was super intense though. He was like,
wow.
He was just ready to go out there and slaughter this guy.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like you would like look at him for 5 seconds, and be like. Dude, and I was just like, damn, he's ready to fucking kill someone right now.
Yeah. You think that he has more power than his brother, John O'Day? He carries more power.
Know. I mean,
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like Brian. I feel like he carries more like
maybe since
power.
He's shorter.
Like you get what I'm saying? Like
I do.
Like.
Well, he's a lot heavier than John.
Oh, okay.
And he's also what's it called? He's also a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
So he has a lower center of gravity. He's like you. You have like a lower center of gravity, so you can just fucking rip it whenever you want.
Yeah, and he has like a really good boxing background.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I've seen in that fight. Like his boxing was really good, slick. Slipping.
Insane.
Keeping his hands up. But his opponent though was just throwing like some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like,
he just went out throwing hard.
I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, there's no good technical thing going on at all. Just throwing wild shots.
I was getting worried at first because he was throwing good body kicks. His opponent, and I saw Brian's body get red and like purple over here, and I was like, those must be hard ass kicks, bro.
Yeah, but at the same time, Brian is a pale dude.
Yeah,
and
he's also a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So even if he is getting hurt, he's gonna be like, fuck that.
Yeah.
And dude, like, just like the way he did it too with that feint.
Yeah.
And then the right down the middle.
I know. I didn't expect it. That's what I was. I was like, what just happened? Like he just sat him down.
Oh, literally.
The dude literally sat down. Was just like, out. Like I'm like, wait, what just happened?
He was a cool kid though.
Yeah.
Like we saw him backstage and he was just like, "Yo, good shit, Brian. Like you fucking got me, bro." And I was like, "All right, this guy's he's a class act. This kid."
Yeah, but that's what the game is all about, though.
It's what it should be about.
Yeah,
Some guys really take advantage of it, though.
Yeah, but I don't take it very personal when I'm fighting. Why? For what?
Exactly, bro.
It's a sport,
Like I understand the whole fucking like promoting yourself thing,
making money and stuff like that.
Tom Pooch could do that easily, because like he doesn't walk into the cage with any insecurity.
Right.
I mean, he has zero. He has literally zero anxiety.
Nah, I don't think he does at all. Yeah.
But like a lot of guys, like if you, I kind of feel this way too. Like when you put yourself in a position that you're fucking like really putting a lot of hype behind the fight and like you really have to go out there and perform now.
Yeah.
It's like damn, it's like just added stress.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, why would you want to do that too?
Exactly.
You don't want to put that much stress on yourself.
Yeah.
Unless if you're Connor. Connor is the man of
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah.
I can't stand that guy anymore.
I don't know what. I mean, I still like Connor. He's a good guy. I just think that.
I don't know.
He just need to snap out of it and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of him.
The money's getting to him.
That's what I'm worried about, man.
It's the money.
And it's just like, it's not enjoyable to listen anymore, Your wife is in my DMs.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not cool, bro. Like, that's not even respectable.
Yeah. Like,
It's just dirty.
What was the point of that,
Yeah, I mean, and he tried that whole, like, nice guy thing for, like, a year.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when he fought Cowboy. Yeah, much respect, brother.
Yeah, that...
And it's like, oh my gosh.
He did it with Dustin too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he turned total fucking psychopath.
The first fight. No, not the first, the second one. The second one. He was actually very respectful, and stuff like that. But he was supposed to gave money to his one of his charity events and stuff like that, and he actually didn't pull through.
Yep.
Which that was messed up.
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit.
You said you were, and he gave him his hot sauce, his freaking proper 12. They were shaking hands and stuff like that. Yeah, that was like a.
Connor's not a real. Move. He's not a real guy anymore though. Like what I mean. Like the money just like. I feel like he's got like a god complex now.
Yeah.
As an outsider, obviously I don't know the guy, but it's like, you hear these stories of him like going around like he punched like that Italian DJ and like,
he punched this old man because he didn't want to drink his whiskey.
And then like, did you see the picture of Connor and Johnny Depp? Oh my gosh.
No, I didn't see that actually.
Dude, he sees Johnny Depp in like Italy or some shit. And Johnny Depp is just like scared the whole interaction. Cause Connor's like, hey, why don't you take a try? Try me Papa 12. Try me Papa 12. And Johnny Depp is like, yeah, man.
Okay.
Pretty good, man.
Don't punch me in the face.
Dude. And then they take a picture and you just see Johnny Depp like petrified.
Wow.
And I don't blame him. I mean, that like.
Yeah, because.
Look what he did with fucking MGK.
Yeah, I know. What was that all about, though?
I don't even know.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Bro.
Let me guess, he didn't want to drink his whiskey again?
I don't know.
Someone else didn't want to drink his whiskey?
But it's like, if you're that out of control,
yeah,
you need help.
Yeah. He just walks around with his bottle of whiskey, just drink my whiskey or I'll punch you in the face.
Not good.
I've actually never had his whiskey, though.
It's not good.
It's not good?
Not good. Not good. Not a fan.
Doing all that for no reason, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe in some time it'll be good.
Yeah.
But right now, not a fan.
Yeah. What is your choice to drink?
Gin and tonic.
Ooh.
For like liquor, Nice. I'm a big champagne guy. I like wine.
Nice.
If I'm just out though, I'll have like a Corona.
Okay.
That's my beer of choice for sure.
Corona?
Yeah.
I'm a Budweiser. American.
You're an American.
Yeah. Nice Budweiser.
I like that. I
love
like
a
that.
Budweiser.
I'm not the biggest fan, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just doesn't do it for me.
I would say Johnny Walker whiskey. What? You don't like Johnny Walker?
Nah.
Jeez.
I'm not a whiskey guy.
Jim Beam? No?
I mean, Jim Beam and ginger, any whiskey ginger is pretty good. But it's not going to be my first choice. I just had, like bad experiences with whiskey, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Just like, but it was my doing, obviously. But now, like, when I drink whiskey, it's just like, I get like the shakes. Because I remember those nights. And
wait, just one shot of whiskey?
Nah.
Oh, like if you like.
Over a continuous period, like, because like, my body, I think my body knows whiskey over other alcohols. And then my body's just like, get this shit out of me right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if I have like 3 whiskey shots, I start to be like, oh God.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I love whiskey.
Yeah. Some people are just like.
Some people like bourbon. Yeah. Whiskey's good.
But yeah, gin is definitely my my alcohol of choice.
Nice.
In terms of liquor.
You know what I like too? I like the little when I went down to Mexico, I like the little fruity drinks. That's what I call them.
You ever had like a margarita?
Oh yeah, I had margaritas. Miami Vice.
Never had one.
What?
I've never even heard of that drink.
Jeez.
I guess
never had Miami Vice.
I think I'm uncultured, bro.
Okay, you never been to Surf Shack?
Never. Too expensive, bro.
You're from Babylon.
Bro, it costs like fucking $40 to park.
You from Babylon? What about the Salt Shack?
Isn't that what you're talking about?
No, there's 2. There's a Surf Shack. There's a Salt Shack.
Where's Surf Shack?
Surf Shack. It's the Babylon, the beach. It's at the beach. They both located in the beach.
I know Salt Shack is, but I've never heard of Surf Shack. I know that.
Really?
I know the Gilgo Inn.
Yeah, this Gilgo Inn. It's literally like few like drives away from the.
I see.
Dude, you gotta go.
Never been.
We gotta go there this summer.
All right. I mean, shit.
I'm serious, man. We have to. I'm telling you.
If you're inviting me, I'm not gonna say no.
Surf Shack. You never heard of Surf Shack?
Never heard of Surf Shack. Only Salt Shack. I thought that's what you were talking about. In fact.
No, I know Salt Shack. I know that.
I've never.
I've been there. I've been there too, dude. In the summer, I live in the beach, man. I
wish I lived on. Bro, I love to surf too.
I did. Well, to be honest, I never liked the beach until I met my girl. She loves the beach. She lives in the beach. Like if she could have a house on the beach, she would live in the beach.
Hey, when you make enough money.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
When I met her, I started loving the beach, man. I never used to love the beach at all. I didn't like the beach. So.
Well, I'm probably gonna take you up on that offer to fucking.
I'm telling you,
hit the
Surf
shack.
Get your Miami Vice. It's strawberry with pina colada, like it's with alcohol. Like
good.
Dude. You would.
I like myself a good pina colada.
I'm telling you, you would have that. You would be like, all right, this is my drink for like this whole summer. You had dirty martini?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Oh my god.
I hate olives, bro. It's just nasty.
Okay, what mix of drinks like do you drink like that's mixed with like with
I mean, I like White Russians. They're good.
Okay.
What other cocktails do I like? I mean, I've had old fashions before. They're not terrible. You know, that's a whiskey drink.
Okay.
Manhattan.
That I've never had.
Yeah, it's all right. You know,
Yeah.
It's with rye instead of bourbon, and rye tastes like rye.
Got you.
Ugh. Not a big fan of rye anything.
Doesn't
Rye
sound
bread.
Like it tastes good.
It's all right. You know, it's a little bit sweeter because like with old fashioned you usually do like an orange.
Oh, okay.
But with Manhattan you do like an orange and a cherry.
Got you.
So it's like a little bit sweeter. What else have I really had? I don't even remember like the kind of cocktails I had. I mean, I've had one called like the Bee's Knees. That was like a whiskey cocktail, and it had like honey syrup in it.
The what?
The Bee's Knees.
The Bee's Knees.
It's like a 1920s cocktail.
Never heard of it.
What else? Big margarita guy. Yeah, I like myself some margaritas. There's one drink that I really like called a French 75.
A French 75?
Yeah, it's like gin.
Ooh.
Simple syrup.
Ooh, I'm liking it.
A few other things like lemon. What's it called? Like lemon juice.
Nice.
And then it's topped off with champagne or prosecco.
Ooh.
And like I said, I'm a big champagne guy. Like.
Sounds good.
You know, it's funny because like a lot of people when I tell them I don't like whiskey, they're like, "Oh my fucking god!" But when I tell them that I like champagne, they're like, "Bro, what are you talking about? Champagne's terrible." But I'm like, so the opposite. I love champagne.
Yeah.
Like I could drink champagne any day of the week.
I like champagne.
I'm a big champagne guy.
I like wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say
too.
wine is good for you.
In small doses, you know, like if you have like a glass and like 2 times out of the week.
Yeah.
It's got some antioxidants. Antioxidants.
Yeah, wine is good for you.
But yeah, man. You know.
What about Michelob Ultra, the beer?
Oh, I love Mich Ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Mich Ultra a lot actually.
Yeah, it's actually.
If I'm not drinking Corona, I'll drink a Mich Ultra.
I like the new Bud Lights. the flavored Bud Lights.
The seltzers?
Yeah, the seltzers.
I've never had them.
Really? They're good. Yeah, they're good. They're really good.
I'm not a seltzer guy.
I've had the mango one. It's like really good.
I used to be into like the Trulies and stuff.
Trulies?
But I'm just not into them.
Love Trulies.
Yeah.
Trulies, White Claws.
My brother loves Trulies.
Yeah. My mom thinks I'm a wuss because I drink all these fruity drinks. White Claws.
What's wrong with a little sugar, man? What's wrong with a little sweet?
I love my friends too. They were like, "Yo, what are you doing? Drinking Truly and White Claws?"
Well, maybe they're just insecure about themselves and they can't drink something
true.
that isn't manly enough for them.
Yeah, they gotta drink something heavy, like I gotta have whiskey, I gotta have bourbon,
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous.
I'm like, all right, whatever. I drink my Truly. Woo.
Yeah, really. Yeah, nah. I mean, hey, that's how people feel about me with the wine, you know? People are like, oh my God, what are you, a wine mom now? It's like, nah, I just like fucking wine, man. What do you want me to tell you?
Like wine. You never been to like something like in Riverhead,
Like the vineyards?
yeah, like wine
Not
tasting.
here. I've been to a few, but not in America.
Oh, okay.
Like when I did like a Euro trip a few years back.
You said Europe?
Yeah.
Nice.
And when I was over there, I did like 2 wine tastings.
Nice.
And then actually, you know what? Actually, I did a little like thing when I went down to Orlando like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
I went to Orlando and I was with the family, and I have a cousin who's really into wine as well. And her and I, we went to like the bougie area.
Yeah.
And they have like a, what would you call it? I don't really know what you would call it, but it's like you go in the store and you get like a card that you fill up dollars on, essentially.
Yeah.
And there's like machines almost like a soda fountain, but it's a wine fountain.
Oh.
And there's like multiple. And like some of them are labeled by country, some of them are labeled by like flavor. And you stick the card in,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have a big pour, small pour, very little pour. And so you have the choice.
Yeah.
And like they all cost different amounts of money, and so you can load up your card with however much money you want.
Yep.
So you go, and there's like hundreds of bottles that you could choose from.
Oh.
And you just, oh, lovely, peach aftertaste.
It sounds lovely, man.
Oh, dude,
Sheesh.
I loved it. I would go back in a heartbeat.
Wow.
I would if I had the choice, bro, I would open a place like that. If I had millions of dollars, because they had bottles there that, you know, I mean, that one right there, that's an expensive bottle.
And much is that?
I don't know how much, but I know it's like Louis Jadot. I know it's not like a high end brand, but it's like a relatively expensive wine.
Okay.
But I think this one's from like 96 or something like that. 95, this one.
Gotcha.
I happened to get it for free because my grandmother, she's moving.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
She just gave it to you?
Yeah, because, you know, like my grandfather, he would just receive gifts, you know, because he used to work in construction.
Yeah.
And then eventually, you know, he started his own company and he would start getting gifts from, like, you know, certain people. And, you know, so a lot of times it was wine and champagne. Like, I have a few bottles in that fridge right there, you know, that he just had from fucking chilling out.
Nice.
So, you know, like, imagine buying multiple of those.
Yeah.
Plus, like, literally, I'm talking the whole place was filled with bottles.
Bottles of wine.
And there was a basement, too,
Wow.
filled with bottles. I mean, this place altogether probably had to cost, like, at least $10 million.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, the minimum investment I could have seen in that place.
Wow.
It was insane. It was insane.
Must be really making good money. Yeah.
In that area, it's called Winter Park.
So it's a rich area down there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, you walk past and you see, like, the little college bitches with blue hair. But then at the same time, you also see, like, the fucking little pursed dog moms with,
yeah.
you know, with, like, Botox lips and, like, a little bitch husband, you know?
Uh-huh.
And then you'll see, like, the guy on the street driving, like, the red Corvette and, like, you know.
So
it's that kind of area.
Yeah. Sounds like something you see in a movie. You watch a movie.
And it kind of is. It's a nice area, though. I mean, hey,
nice.
It's cool. You know, that's where I aspire to be for a very short amount of time, because I don't know if I would really want to live around rich people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
Well, from my experience, a lot of them,
they do say, like, you know, being around successful people makes you successful.
But there's a difference between the kind of success that I want and the kind of success that they've already achieved. You know, like they might have achieved success with money. And I mean, hey, you could 100% take a lot of good lessons from that. You know, you could take a lot of good notes, and you know, I'm sure that there's really great insight they can give you. And it's a big but It's like,
Yeah.
do you really want to be stuck around these like stuck up people who don't really give a shit and like, you know,
Yeah.
and like they have like such an ego about them where their money makes them more valuable than others and like,
Yeah.
you know, like just so demanding too, you know. I just don't like those kind of people, you know what I mean? Like the kind of people who feel that they're entitled to things because they're rich.
Right. Yeah.
And like you really, I mean, there's plenty of rich people out there who are great people.
Oh
100%.
yeah. There is. Yeah.
No doubt.
For sure.
But like, you know, a lot of people, especially in this country, you know, it's really easy to fall into money if you play your cards right.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, comparatively speaking to other countries, I mean.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, people who normally in other countries would not have money, in this country they do.
Yeah. Like there's another thing too, like, you know how here they play the lotto, right?
Yeah.
You think like in other countries they play the lotto?
They do.
Like sometimes like I wonder, I'm like, wait, we're like giving money away,
Yeah.
right? Just giving free money away.
Kind
But America is in debt. We owe China a lot of money. You know that, right? Like,
well, China also owes us a lot of money. China owes everybody money. We this whole world is in debt, bro.
It's like
ridiculous.
It's like, I don't get it. Like, but like, if you're giving all this money away, why not use all that money for like, you know, homeless people, like people on the street?
Like, because how does that help them?
Like
when you have more people who are able to rebel against you, that hurts your cause. So they want homeless people, man. Why wouldn't they want homeless people?
Like if you look at California, you see, you know, California has the most homeless people.
Yeah.
In the world, like, it's like, you know, shouldn't like you try to find a better way to like open shelters, open, you know, like rehabs to help people.
Well,
you know?
no. When you can give $25 million to Pakistan for gender studies programs, why would you help homeless people? Why would you do that, Stanley? Are you sexist, Stanley?
I'm not sexist.
Are you a sexist, Stanley?
No, not at all. But
exactly,
you know.
But dude, that's the impression that they give. Like, if you don't support where certain tax dollars are going, they have like built-in excuses. Like, you're a racist, you're a sexist. Like, we give like foreign aid to countries that are like so far gone, and so different from us too. And we just go and try to change the culture.
Yeah.
Like, how is that not racist? Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, don't you think that the values between men and women in Pakistan are very different between the men and women in America?
Yeah.
I mean, think about, you know, the religious difference. I mean,
it's.
I mean, like, and we're going over there trying to change their culture.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
And with the tax dollars that you and I and everyone else are giving to solve problems like homelessness.
Yeah.
I think we need to go back, you know, and be like a little bit more isolated for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
We know, like, we have people of all races, genders, 2 genders, creeds, fucking anything under the sun you have in this country. Any person you could think of under the sun you have in this country. Why not help every last one of them before we start helping the world? Yeah. Like, we got to start on our own soil first.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to put ourselves in a position to help others when we haven't even helped ourselves?
Yeah, that's true.
And like now with New York City, bro, like our tax dollars are going to shoot up sites.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well, I don't want to pay for someone to safely do heroin. I don't want to pay for them to do heroin at all. That's disgusting.
It's stupid. It's crazy how this whole world is just, it's going upside down, man. Like my grandmother always say, like, Jesus is coming.
Probably is.
This is the sign of Jesus is coming. She's very religious, so she always like, Jesus is coming.
That's what my grandmother says.
They said that in the Bible, you know, when Jesus is coming, like a lot of things will happen, like, you know, people will die, a lot of virus will happen and stuff like that. Hey.
I don't think that Jesus is coming, but
Oh my god.
it's all good, bro.
Oh man. It's her again. I'll pick it up.
But yeah, let's punch back into that conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, to the point where I don't think Jesus is coming back, but I definitely think that God is teaching us a fucking lesson right now.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure.
Because like, look how far away we've gotten from being good people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. For sure. Like, sometimes I wonder, like, like, why would God want us to suffer? So I always ask my grandma that. Like, I know it's hard. Like, why would God want, his child to suffer? Like, I always wonder what reason for that to happen. Like if today, like, someone in my family like passed away, knock on wood, but it'd be like, what's how to say everything happens for a reason. Like, what's the reason for that?
I think it's to teach lessons.
Like
when it's someone's time to go, it's someone's time to go. But like, for some people, it's really a make or break moment. Those kind of moments, and and I think that they're necessary. And that's why I believe that they happen. Because we're taught to be molded into in terms of like religion, the best like Christians we could possibly be. And what were you gonna say?
And I'm a big believer of everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. Like, say I don't know, the phone call. Like, there's a reason for everything.
100%.
There's something after that. So yeah. I feel like everything happens for a reason.
There's always a lesson.
Yeah. But I always wonder, what's the reason though? Why it happened? I always want to know, like, what's the reason though? I know there's a reason for it, but what is it?
Well, that's what we have to figure out.
But my mom always tell me, like, just you gotta wait patiently. I'm like, no, I want to know now. Like, so yeah.
Well, maybe that's your reason, is learning patience.
Yeah.
Like my
I have
reason.
really good patience though.
You do?
I'm a very patient person.
Well, then.
Yeah.
Maybe God is just helping you hone that skill in.
Yeah.
Maybe you're gonna need it one day for something really difficult.
Exactly. Which, shit.
Like maybe one day in a fight, championship fight.
Yeah.
You're getting fucked up. You're getting smoked.
I'm probably
5th round comes.
Yeah.
You get out there and you land that punch and you knock him out. You had to be patient and fucking really wait to get that shit. And you had to never give up and never lose faith.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that's huge, is not losing faith. And that's a reason why, when God takes people from our lives, as he has to, obviously, everyone dies. That's just life. It's a lesson on character development always, because like we're going to need those skills that we learned. And it doesn't seem like skills, to grieve, but it really is.
Yeah.
Because we lose every day, but we win every day.
Yeah.
So, like we need to learn to appreciate certain things. We need to learn to be patient and not get angry with certain things.
Yeah, we mostly do. The whole world do. Yeah,
100%.
Exactly.
But I feel that the world will rebound. I don't think we're gonna have the end of the world.
Yeah.
I don't think it's happening just yet.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes, like, life is tough, but it's like you try so hard to, like, switch it around, but you really, like, you never feel like sometimes you in a tough position, you trying your best to, like, make it better. You feel like you're drowning, like, in a quicksand. You never feel like that? Like,
For sure.
Everything you do, it's not working,
A million times over. But, you have to... But God puts us in those positions, bro.
you ask like why me, like, you know, like I've been to like tough positions like that before in my life.
100%. We all have.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone in this world has, you know, there's people out there who have it so easy with money, but they still have those moments.
Yeah.
You know, there's people out there who have zero money who have less of those moments, you know. Everybody's different, but everyone has those moments regardless, you know.
Yeah.
And what doesn't matter is the amount of money you have. What matters is your faith, you know, how much you believe that things will turn out okay. And once you believe that things will turn out okay, and you pray and you ask and, you know, you put it out there, they will turn out okay. Because now your mind is clear and you're given signs. And also, you know, another thing that helps you be okay is having a good support base, like a good family.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's why I really feel for people who don't have one.
Yeah, family is everything, man. Family is everything. I have a friend that he's the only sibling, and I'm like, dude, how you're the only sibling?
I would get bored real fast.
Yeah, that sucks, you know.
I agree.
But the way he talks, it doesn't bother him though. He's used to it. It's crazy.
Different folks, different strokes, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything will turn out okay.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
I'm pretty confident too. I'm pretty confident. But there's certain times is like, why this happened, you know, why that happened, you know.
100%. I mean, how could you not be?
Exactly. Yeah.
There's certain things where it's just like, again, or there's certain things where it's just like, why couldn't it have been my neighbor? You know?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it have been...
It just sucks when you want questions to something, you can't get it. Yeah, you can't get it.
Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes it's better not to have the answer.
Yeah, that's true. It's better not to know.
You know, there's plenty of times in my life where I've seeked out the answer, and I was very...
Disappointed
with the result.
And you're like, damn, I wish I would...
Ignorance can be bliss sometimes, but...
Yeah.
In reality, you know... I would never regret that decision of looking for the answers. You know, because now I know.
Yeah.
And so every single time now, I always search for the answer.
Yeah.
Because if I made a mistake, you know, then I know for next time to do better.
Yeah. Even
if the answer really hurts.
Making a mistake is like the best teacher you can ever have. Failing is the best teacher.
100%.
You can ever have. Like, truly, like, you know.
I can't disagree.
Yeah. That's why I don't really work myself up. Like, when I, like, you know, say, for example, I go to gym tomorrow, you know, I get my ass kicked, you know. So what, you know?
Exactly. So what? You go back again another day.
Go back again. Get your ass beat again. So what, you know? You're learning, you know. You're going to learn something about that ass whooping that day, you know. That's what I did wrong, and I'm going to fix it, you know. Yeah. And
you fix those things, and look how you did in the fight.
Exactly. Yeah.
You had no problem there.
Nah. So that's what's really good about, like, you know, like failing, you know. Yeah.
But yeah, man, you got a really good head on your shoulders, and I think you're going to go very far with that.
Thank you.
Whether it be in fighting or whatever you put your mind to, you know, because it takes a lot to, you know, learn from mistakes, and certain people just can't.
No. Some people don't.
Like the train.
Yeah.
The train will never learn.
It's really loud, actually.
It is. Well, that's because I have the window open.
Yeah.
But that
sounds like it's like literally like next to you.
It really is, though. I mean,
is it really?
The track is like from this office, like 40 feet away.
40 feet? Oh, wow. Yeah, that is really
It's really close.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to end everything. But
yeah.
Stan, I'm really glad we had to have this conversation.
Yeah, me too, man. This is a dope studio right here.
Thank you, my man. Thank you very much.
I was wondering, like, dude, when are you gonna have me over to the podcast, man? Like, you have everybody over except for me.
Well, that's the problem. Is that I had a long list waiting, and I pretty much did everything. You know, everyone at least that, you know, wanted to come on.
Do you got like more people that's coming? I feel like you got more people.
100%. There's plenty of people want to come on.
You know who's cool that I think would be good for your podcast? Etal. I think she's been in the podcast, no, right?
No.
I think she would do good here though.
Maybe.
Pass by.
I'd think about it.
See a just chill here, talk to you. Yeah.
I would definitely think about it, you know.
She's really funny. She's really cool to talk to though, you know. She gives
I like
really
Tal a lot,
advice.
yeah. I mean, I consider her a really good friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would be open to having her on. 100%.
She was supposed to fight too, actually. Yeah.
Fortunately, she got COVID.
I was very excited to see her fight though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
It would have been really cool.
But
you know how many times she kicks my ass?
Yeah, literally.
Jeez.
Hey, but like we say, you know, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
All right, my guy.
All right, man.
Get home safe. Enjoy that food at your mother-in-law's.
Yes. Yes.
And enjoy wrapping more presents, or are you done with that?
I'm actually done.
Right.
I'm done.
So go
So I had a little time, you know, to wrap before I get here. I was like, you know what? Let me just wrap those presents before I go.
Isn't it great getting things done?
Yeah, you know, I got it done in 30 minutes.
Oh.
So done, you know. I still got more stuff I gotta buy though, but
that's a different story.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Stanley.
All right, no problem, man. Perfect, man.
Man, that's fucking